quickly talk about one of our newer bug collars that we've just got in. So this is of course going to be the new range. Inside the box first we've of course got just a really nice quick setup guide on the front there, and the unit itself does come with a couple of components. First here on the right hand side is going to be of course the actual training collar remote. So this is what actually transmits of course the signal onto the actual collar itself, which is just this unit over here. And then of course inside the kit itself it does also come with just a really nice quick connect band for the actual dog, a testing kit, as well as 2 sets of AAA batteries just here. So I'm just going to quickly set it up for us. Now, first thing we need to do of course is just with the collar itself, it does come pretty much with no batteries inside the kit itself. So what we need to do is just take this little flap here in the corner and just quickly lift this up. Now inside here of course is just going to be the little port for the actual AAA battery, so no rechargeable batteries needed for this one, just your standard little AAAs, 2 of them, click them on each side just like this, and you're done. Take the little seal as well, which also comes with a nice little gasket which also makes it weather resistant too, and just literally seat it all the way down. Now these are the 2 little prong holes here is pretty much where we're going to put our transmitters inside the case as well. So in the kit they come with this little one here. So transmitter wise they do come with a long version and a short version as well, depending on of course just how thick of a coat your dog's got, and also of course the silicone cups just like these ones here, they just make it a little bit more comfortable for the pup. Right, for this one we're just going to use the long prongs here, so I'm just going to quickly screw them on, righty tighty lefty loosey. 1, and we got 2. Awesome. Now of course if you choose to you can just put these silicone tips on, but just for this demonstration I'm going to leave them off. The second thing we need to do now is of course just with the actual remote side of things, just need to pop the battery ends. Again, just slides out in the back there, and we just need to pop these 2 little AAAs in as well. Oops. Same size, thankfully. Number 1. 2. You can see the display turn on pretty much immediately. Awesome. Now, on the remote itself, just towards the left hand side there's going to be a power button and a little button that says 1.5. This is what actually changes the modes, because with this particular collar you can actually connect 2 dogs up to it as well. So if you click that little button there, it'll change this little display there. Oh, a bit difficult to see. But you'll see it change from dog 1 to dog 2. Again, dog 1 to dog 2. And again, that little icon that's just up on this little side here is just going to be, of course, the battery. And this is going to be the levels of either vibration or static. Now, in the kit again, they do also come with this little tester as well, which you can actually test the current, make sure it's turning on. But it also doubles as an actual Allen wrench. So you can tighten and crank these little things down. Make sure of course that's nice and tight for the pup. Now of course the collar that comes itself, you just want to wrap it around this little first hole here, over the top into this little port here, and down again, and then of course around the dog. Now for this remote, because this is of course just going to be collar number 1, we're going to change this little half button that I was chatting about before. If we press that once, we press the half button just 1 time, want to make sure it's on dog 1, so collar 1, and then of course on these 3 buttons in the front here is just going to be the actual main menu and what you can do with the collar. So the top one here of course, that just emits a noise for the collar, so you can just hear this here if I press that. And number 2 is of course just going to be vibration, and number 3 is going to be static, which of course you can't see, but you can definitely register it. Now if I put this little tester on here, we'll just quickly test the static, make sure it's nice and functioning. So I'm just going to quickly hit the little static button on the bottom, and it changes. Now on the right hand side of the remote is going to be this little plus minus button. This just changes the levels of the vibration and the static that you choose. So if I go up here, you can see I'm changing the static right now. I'm just going up to the levels, level 12, 13, 14, all the way up to 15. Awesome.